FBU National Championship is brought to you by Zenith, makers of the X2 football helmet.
We're on the road to San Antonio for the 2012 FBU National Championship. Hi everyone, I'm your host Neil Sika, and this is the FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview Show. Today, Team Southwest Florida, and we'll talk with their team director, Dan McGee, right after this.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by East Bay, where the athletes are.
From the creators of the U.S. Army Bowl comes Football University, the most exclusive football training in the country, invites, trains, and announces the next generation of football stars. If you're a 6th to 12th grader with elite football ability, FBU is for you. FBU matches elite athletes with elite instruction. Nominate an athlete today at footballuniversity.org. FBU, by position, by professionals, by invitation only.
You know.
Hi everyone, this is Neil Sika, your host for the 2012 FBU National Championship. And for the very first time, exclusive coverage of every game at the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade level. In conjunction with Swink.tv, you can sign up for the FBU Field Pass on FBUYouthNationalChampionship.com. Check out our full game, highlight, and combo packages. And we'll see you on the FBU Field Pass. And we are back here on this FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview Show. Move back into the Southeast region. And, of course, that popular hotbed of football that will be taking place in Orlando this Saturday and Sunday as the second annual FBU National Championship kicks off. Our team preview of Southwest Florida. So think the Naples area as they commence and look to get back to maybe fulfilling some expectations. They lost to Central Florida last year in a really close game. Of course, Central Florida goes on to win the championship. The team director is Dan McGee, and he joins us now on our hotline. Dan, how are you?
I'm good, Neil. How are you?
I am excellent. Looking forward always to some exciting football fun in the Florida area, Sunshine State, of course, and Southwest Florida certainly has a hotbed of talent I know that you're excited about. Let's start with your 6th grade team. It's new to the fold for everybody, but this 6th graders, these youthful guys, what can you tell us about them? Some names to keep a lookout for here in these first and second rounds.
Well, of course, with the 6th grade team, pretty new to FBU since most of these kids haven't had the chance to attend an FBU camp, and that least experience FBU is all about. But we definitely have some good talent coming in. Quarterback Jaquez Boston. For that 6th team is an all-around athlete that's just full of speed and talent. He's our baby Michael Vick, per se, for that team. And all around on that 6th grade team, we're just definitely loaded with some talent and some kids that are going to help us be successful and bring the future for Southwest Florida along in the next couple of years.
Southwest Florida, the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade teams, they'll open with South Florida outside of the Miami region this Saturday. That's in Orlando. We're talking with Dan McGee. He's the team director right now joining us. So switching gears to the 7th graders, Dan, where can you see them applying into the fold? Do they have the depth to maybe make that run to San Antonio? They can play for a championship this year.
Well, our 7th grade team is definitely what I'm considering to be our most powerful team coming into the tournament. My expectations for the 7th grade team are extremely high. I mean, we got some core running back receivers that are just total animals, Neil, as far as reaching the gridiron. We got a kid, Abraham Alsey, from out of the Mosley, who's second, third cousin of Adrian James. Great size, great speed, and a kid who will just dominate on both sides of the field. We also got a kid that's a running back / receiver, Scotty Williams, whose nickname is Speedy. I mean, he's speed all over the field. Give him a little crease and he can go 99 yards on any particular play. So we're going to be playing some fast break football with that 7th grade team for sure.
I look forward to that. Hey, well, a name like Speedy in South Florida, I mean, my goodness, all you got to say, it's so simplistic, but Mike, for all the speed that's in that state, it makes for a significant nickname if you can just have that as your low nickname. So look forward to the 7th graders as they get underway. We will come back in just a few moments. We'll talk about the 8th grade team with Dan McGee. He's the team director of Southwest Florida. This is the FBU National Championship Field Pass Preview Show. Keep it right here.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Football University, elite football training for the nation's top athlete.
Hey! Push it, good. Lift! Look at the hands, look at the eye level. I like it.
Let's take 5 kicks and let it go. He was bouncing right there. He ran right through you.
It's only one ball, and everybody should be running to the ball.
Control the wrist.
Watch my knees, they go out like what? I'm climbing a big tree.
Power comes from what? Through your feet, through your hips, through the palms of your hand, guys.
I've been playing chess since I was 9 years old. Chess helps me stay focused. It helps me stay aware. It helps me anticipate my opponent's next move. To see his strategy, find his weakness, and exploit it. Chess prepares my mind for battle, because victory requires my strength, my speed, and my intelligence. My name is Ray Rice, and I am an enlightened warrior.
Introducing the Youth Football Coaches Association, the premier online resource dedicated to improving coaching effectiveness and promoting youth safety for all volunteers. Register free at yfbca.org and begin receiving free youth coaching information, monthly newsletters, certification, and background checks. The most up-to-date concussion information, drills for all positions and skill levels. Learn all types of offensive and defensive plays. Join us at yfbca.org, where we are making good coaches great teachers.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Jersey Mike's. There is no substitute.
We return here on our FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview shows. Dan McGee is the team director for Southwest Florida. We've talked 7th and 6th grade. Now it's time to talk 8th grade, the team that last year, I mean, Dan, you talk about this region in general. Anyone could come out of it, a play away here or there. You probably felt that way in your game against Central Florida, had them on the ropes, an opportunity to win that. Ultimately, they go on to win the championship. So let me start with the 8th graders by saying, how are you better this year in 2012?
Well, and actually, you know, our 7th grade, we returned all our core players from our 7th grade team last year, which, to put it loosely, dominated each other rounds down here. I mean, we returned Equan Doris, who's a running back. We returned the same quarterback that we had last year, and we've added a couple of other receivers into the mix. That's going to make us even more explosive. But coming after last season, what we did on the 7th grade level, I don't see how we're not a favorite to win the national championship on the 8th grade level this year.
I love the confidence. I love the talk. I've heard you've got a stable of skill position players at the 8th grade level, and right off the bat, you're going to get a nice test with the South Florida team Saturday.
Yeah, well, and then also, you know, we're also returning Marlon Gaiman, who after our 7th grade season and his spectacular showing was selected by Eric Richards to get an invite to play in the 7th grade national game, East versus West, and he ended up being the go-to receiver, returned a punt for a touchdown, and also caught a pass for a touchdown. So we're expecting a lot out of this group from this year.
Yeah, I think that's the key note for a lot of these teams where you have just such a wealth of talent. Some of these kids who were picked to play in the East Bay Youth All-American Bowls had to decide one or the other. Now you can play in the tournament up to a certain point, which could make all the difference in the world.
Oh yeah, it definitely does, because we were, and even now, you hate to lose those kids to playing in the East Bay game, but you don't want to stop them from the opportunity to be definitely considered one of the best in their grade level and continue to get the exposure. I mean, and what Marlon brings to us again this year with the experience from being an FBU kid to help motivate this team to be more successful and make the other kids that much more hungry for the San Antonio experience, which, just like I do, is a football lover's paradise.
Oh, absolutely. Once in a lifetime opportunity, and I'm guessing that it's going to be high stakes down in the Orlando area this weekend. Southwest Florida takes on South Florida, and looking forward to every single minute of the action, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade this upcoming weekend to kick things off. Dan McGee, Team Director of Southwest Florida. Great stuff, Dan, and thanks for joining us here on the FBU National Championship Field Pass Preview Show.
Not a problem, Neil, and I definitely will see you in San Antonio.
Yes, you will, and we will see all of you there on our road to the Dome. We'll step aside. We'll put a bow on this edition of the Field Pass Preview Show right after this.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by School of the Legends, voice of the players.
Hey everyone, this is your FBU National Championship host Neil Sika, and I got to tell you what, I am looking fly in my official East Bay FBU team licensed apparel, which you can get for a limited time only on FBUYouthNationalChampionship.com. Orders must be in by December 10th, and you can have that hoodie to keep you warm no matter where you are across the country, or that bag to carry all your gear on the road to San Antonio. Visit the officially licensed team apparel store on FBUNationalChampionship.com.
From the creators of the U.S. Army Bowl comes Football University, the most exclusive football training in the country, invites, trains, and announces the next generation of football stars. If you're a 6th to 12th grader with elite football ability, FBU is for you. FBU matches elite athletes with elite instruction. Nominate an athlete today at footballuniversity.org. FBU, by position, by professionals, by invitation only.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Zenith, makers of the X2 football. The FBU National Championship is brought to you by East Bay, where the athletes are.
I've been playing chess since I was 9 years old. Chess helps me stay focused. It helps me stay aware. It helps me anticipate my opponent's next move. To see his strategy, find his weakness, and exploit it. Chess prepares my mind for battle. Because victory requires my strength, my speed, and my intelligence. My name is Ray Rice, and I'm an enlightened warrior.
Hey everyone, it's your FBU National Championship host, Neil Sika. On the road to San Antonio this year, don't forget, you can visit our official merchandise shops at every regional site across the FBU National Championship. We've got hats, hoodies, game tickets, and backpacks. Take full advantage and gear up today for your FBU National Championship on the road to San Antonio. We'll see you there.
Hey! Push it good. Lift! Look at the hands, look at the eye level. I like it.
Let's take 5 kicks and let it go.
He was bouncing right there. He ran right to you.
It's only one ball, and everybody should be running to the ball. Control the wrist.
Watch my knees, they go out like what? I'm climbing a big tree.
Power comes from what? Through your feet, through your hips, through your palms of your hand, guys.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Football University, elite football training for the nation's top athlete.
3, 2, 1.
Thanks for watching our FBU National Championship desk shows. We're on the road to San Antonio. You can catch all the action by visiting FBUYouthNationalChampionship.com and take advantage of our pay-per-view model. Extended content can be found at Facebook.com/National Championship or on Twitter at FBU_NC. I'm Neil Sika, and we'll see you on the road to the Dome. Until then, so long.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Jersey Mike's. There is no substitute. School of the Legends, voice of the players.